Hello everyone, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. If you're new, I react to video game music as a musician myself from games I've never heard about or played before. This is a Patreon request for Benjamin, another game that I've never had on the channel, believe it or not, and a game I've never played, The Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Elder Scrolls 5, I guess? And the song is called Dragonborn. I know. I've never played it, so I don't know which is the title. I don't know if it's Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls, or... All I know is that this game definitely exists. It's been a big deal for many, many years. I don't know if it's an MMO, I don't know if it's an RPG, I don't know if it's anything. I just know it's huge. I don't know if it's still huge in 2022, but it's just a thing. And, you know, it's really funny because the same requester just sent me something from another game that I've been living under a rock. So this is back-to-back living under a rock. This is Dragonborn from The Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. Don't know what to expect, have no expectations, but here we go. My first experience with this. That's a lot of people singing. So it's a live recording of a huge symphony. We've brought it down with the... What a change. This is intense. Whoa. That sounds like Final Fantasy 15. And then the balance of... This is wild. Can you imagine hearing this like in a theater or an auditorium? Punches you in the chest. Beautiful horn section. Oh, no more. wow. Just gonna get this out of the way. Even when I say that I have no expectations for a song, I'm kind of lying, because there's something, right? Everyone has like some idea of something in their head before they go into something. Now, this is an extremely popular series, and I've seen not footage from it, but I've seen like images, and I know it's, you know, kind of, actually I don't know what it is. I just know it just involves like battles and weapons and stuff like that, but I know, very vague. So I kind of had a feeling it'd have some sort of an orchestral sound. I couldn't really see anything else with it, to be honest, but this was more than just an orchestral sound. This was power. This was really intense. Like, I have the volume pretty loud in my ears during these, and man, it was like vibrating my chest, and like I was feeling like the yells in my ear, in my soul. So this kind of reminded me of a bit of the movie 300, or any sort of, you know, huge amount of army that's chanting something. But I got that same kind of like, ugh, we're ready for war right now, or something really intense is about to go down, or defending from an opposing force type of thing, but in numbers. Clearly, there's a lot of people here doing the vocals, but not only that, is like they're intense vocals, so they're not just kind of like oohs and ahs. I don't know what they're saying, to be honest. I don't know what language this is, but you can definitely feel the grunts, the yells, and the very intense, you know, just vocals. So it put me in the setting of power, battle, you know, defending, pride, you know, insert type of thing here. And man, it was fierce. I could also picture like being out in the sea, kind of piratey, you know, sea shanty, had that same kind of vibe, like just a bunch of men and women on a boat, and there's lightning in the background, and it's like dark, heavy waves. You know, it could have been a lot of different things, which also goes with the whole like battle type of feel. It was definitely more like, I don't know, I don't think this was a calm scene at all. And I was really impressed, because I'm not gonna lie, anyone who's seen my channel for a while, they know orchestral music is such a double-edged sword for me, because I love it so much. It's so cool and impactful. But when it's done in video games, you need context 1000% of the time, because a lot of it, whether you want to admit it or not, kind of all sounds the same. Orchestral music in video games kind of just blends together. It's just like an ambience as opposed to like a song per se. I'm not trying to like dog on it. It's just how it is, for me at least. So to stand out as an orchestral song, it's really something, and this did that. And just for added measure, because I don't know who composed this, but towards the end of the song, maybe like the last third, there was a melody that was very reminiscent of Apocalypsis Noctis from Final Fantasy 15, which is composed by Yoko Shimomura. It was one of my favorites, and it was very similar, like not one-to-one copy, but like pretty damn close. I don't know which one came first, and I doubt it was even like an inspiration. I'm saying it sounded a lot like it, and if you felt like you've probably heard that before, that's probably where you heard it, because I absolutely recognize that melody of dun 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 da da da, and then it just kind of branches off into its own thing, but essentially it's the same feeling, and that is also big, of course, orchestral arrangement, so they kind of seem like they were together. You should listen to that back to back. Listen to this and then go listen to Apocalypsis Noctis from Final Fantasy 15. Whew. Yeah, my first experience with Skyrim, or the Elder Scrolls, or anything like that. That's impressive. Now, I will say I do feel like the rest of the soundtrack, because I'm assuming there's probably hundreds of songs in this game. At least 100. The only reason I say that is because I know it's a massive game. It's been going on forever. And I'm going to assume, you guys can please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to assume that a lot of songs just sound like this. So maybe I was lucky and I caught the one standout that's really a big deal in this game. Or maybe they're all standouts and they're all really cool. Let me know, because I know if you're watching this, you've played this game. So let me know. Without bias, is the soundtrack all pretty much the same thing? Or is this one special? Or is this just another part of the puzzle? Like, you let me know, because orchestral music is, like I said, it's a double-edged sword. It's so beautiful and it's so great. But in video games, it's kind of a hit or miss. Because I feel like it takes a back seat, and it's more just to kind of put you into a aura of the scene, as opposed to remembering like what exactly happened here, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Or the orchestral music discussion is always like a hot button issue with me, because you know what happened in Mass Effect 2, which I reacted to as well. Like, that was an orchestral song and I didn't get anything out of it, and it was like a huge moment in the game. So you have to remember, like, I have no context. I just listen to the music and kind of just take it apart there. Which, again, by the way, the music was fantastic. Really, really cool. Live symphony. You could hear like the drums were like in the background across the room and all that. It's really, really cool. So that is Dragonborn from the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Very cool first impression. So thank you to Benjamin for that. If you want to request a song to me for me to listen to from a video game, you can do so on Patreon or PayPal. Either are okay. They are not necessary though. They just guarantee that I will check out your song if you don't mind waiting. If you do not want to wait, there is the Platinum tier, which expedites your request to the top, and it is a limited tier, only 10 spots, I believe. And a big shout out to Fly, Justin, Orange, Rogue Monk, and Vincent for being part of that. Thanks to all these people. Thanks to you for watching. Thanks to the fans of VGM and Skyrim or whoever else. My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I hope you have a good day. Take it easy.